fucking with my waifu. You ain't fucking with my waifu. Not at all. Not at all. You ain't fucking with my waifu. You ain't fucking with my waifu. You ain't fucking with my waifu. Not at all. Not at all.
You ready?
Yeah.
No. Welcome to the Great Waifu Debate, episode 17.
I got you.
The only podcast where you get two niggas in a voice call to talk about some anime titties. What the fuck's going on? My name is Tamarrow, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And as always, we have the best co-host around.
What is going on?
The one who needs a mommy GF, or he'll actually die in 365 days. Couch.
Good night.
How's it going?
It is going absolutely fantastic.
Really?
Nah, I'm playing.
Damn, chief.
It kind of hurts. I ain't gonna hold.
Kind of hurts knowing that we've done 17 episodes of this shit and our spinoff gets more views than everything combined times 5.
I'm gonna hold.
You know?
I'm gonna cry.
Exactly. I feel that.
Nah,
but
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
It is appreciative, and at the same time, it's like, damn, all this work for nothing. But, you know, we gonna keep doing the shit, because we like doing that shit.
We got some consistent ass viewers.
That's true. A consistent... I'm not gonna say the number.
You know some homies show up just for some titties, but we got them, like...
We got the commentary about the titties.
We got them whatever amount of people constantly watching our shits.
Yeah, for the most part, I agree. We've got a consistent amount of viewers.
I ain't gonna assume some shit, but they gotta be enjoying that shit versus some people that show up just because of some hentai.
Yeah, that's true. Some clickbait. Shout out to the consistent viewers who show up for the regular anime, you know?
Yeah.
Those are the homies, alright? But yeah. So let's get into the news for this week. You ready?
These thoughts keep on messaging me.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm ready anyway.
Alright, you got any news?
If you want me to... Oh, right, I guess I'll say the Persona. Anyway, as of today, Persona 4 is celebrating its 10th birthday.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy.
And of course, some out-of-pocket niggas on Twitter always gotta say some stupid shit, but whatever, we're not gonna talk about that.
Wait, what you mean? I know what you're talking about.
I didn't get the full thing, like I kind of skimmed, but from what I heard, some random nigga just goes, yeah, one of these characters is bisexual, just because they like the tomboy. And trying to force that, and then, you know, niggas got on the ass, so, you know, Twitter shit, but we're gonna keep it moving, because we don't have time to deal with that dumb shit.
Alright, I'm gonna have to stop you real quick.
Go ahead. PSA.
No, it's got nothing to do with Persona.
No, PSA.
What is up with all this Is It Wrong spin-off bullshit? I'm on News Network right now, and it's talking about Familia Chronicle, episode Liu, novel 1.
Listen. You know what that's called?
I don't give a shit.
Dick tease.
As much as I love these women, I just want to see the actual show.
You don't love women. So let's get into the news. The first piece of news we have today is we got a trailer for the 3rd season, and there's a promo video for this. Let me post this in the chat. From what I haven't seen it myself, from what I heard, best girls in this for a hot minute.
Darling in the Franxx 4-panel spin-off manga ends.
Boo-hoo.
There's a horror game coming to the Switch.
Okay. Are you just saying shit for the sake of saying shit right now?
Nah, I'm looking at shit. And this horror game actually looks pretty interesting. It's a Japanese one.
Yeah, so the second part of season 3 is gonna premiere later. later this year.
For Boku no Hero.
Yeah, for My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And from this promotional, you see some of the new heroes and students that are in this series.
There perhaps best girl in there?
From what I've heard, Best Girl does make an appearance.
Ayo,
there she is!
Coon, my homie Grape Coon.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, she
Amazing.
does appear in this trailer, so if you want to see the best girl on this show,
Oh,
check out this PV.
He's
Let's see, where is it? It's gonna show up soon. I'm just watching through it right now to find where it is. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Go to 57.
Right
57 seconds.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Alright, go ahead. You got that, Chief. But, yeah. So we got new characters. We got Minori Chihara as the best girl, Kami Utsushimi. And, yeah. What's good?
Oh,
Let's get it.
She really is.
Best girl.
Ah!
Yeah, that is truly the wave.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so the second half is... So they basically took a week break to, like, get more animation done to time that shit out. So they're going to start back up on July 14th. So, yeah. That's that.
Good question. Are we going to do the in-progress reviews?
We're going to do it after, usual.
Not the in-progress, but the new ones.
Let's
We're
do
doing that after as well?
Yeah. Like usual.
Alright, I got you. Yeah.
We haven't had to do a fucking hero for a bit either.
Yeah.
Next piece of news, real quick. Steins Gate Elite is its Western release has been delayed to early 2019.
God
And-
damn you.
But there's an upside that I didn't know. There's gonna be a PS4 and Steam version, as usual. But as well, there will also be a Nintendo Switch version coming out. So you're trying to cop.
Alright. Zoku Owari Monogatari anime reveals visual fall theatrical premiere updated with the video. Now, I'm kind of like a Monogatari fan gay,
Yeah.
so I'm hype as shit for this. Actually, it looks like
Nice
the
as shit.
bomb.
I haven't watched the last 2 seasons, so I probably should do that.
I'm really about to just rewatch it since I ain't got shit to do.
Touche, me too, honestly. Catch up on some anime, try and get that backlog, put a dent in that backlog. I feel
Yeah,
that.
for real.
As usual, we have more anime premiering, but this one's more important than any of them. Butt Detective TV anime will premiere on July 14th. I'm ready.
It's the same. It's the same day as Yuna, so
Yeah,
hype.
exactly. Butt Detective, I'm ready. That's gonna be my anime of the year, real quick. Fuck Devilman Crybaby. Can you believe that came out this year? It doesn't feel like it.
This year?
He came out in like fucking January, yeah.
Oh, actually, that's crazy.
Yeah. We got some gamer news. Capcom streamed a trailer for the PC version of Monster Hunter World, and it's been released. The release date for the PC version has been revealed as August 9th. So if a nigga I think I'm a cop, so if a nigga trying to play Steam Monster Hunter, let's get it, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I have on that. We have 2 more. This is the second to last. The Dragon Ball Super film reveals that the main antagonist will be Broly, which is a movie villain from way back when the original movies came out. And now he's canon to the storyline. And basically what Toriyama, the creator, has said is he's remaking him, basically, and adding interesting elements to make him a better character and make him canon, because this film will be canon as well. So people are fucking upset, unreasonably so, because they don't understand, because there fucking is a anti-Broly fandom in Dragon Ball, because he's stupid. But I mean, what are you gonna do? And I left this last one out for you specifically because I know you up to something.
Trinity
7 school fantasy romantic receives a second anime film.
No,
How
I was
about that?
looking at this shit while you were talking.
How's that, Chi? I know you like Trinity 7.
I'm kind of hyped.
You hype?
I bet they actually do shit with these new characters that they introduced in the last movie.
Yep. It's
But
been greenlit.
I'm still expecting them to make an actual other season, like I was promised.
Nah. But yeah,
Probably not.
you hype for that, so I got that piece of news in for you. So
Yeah, Pete.
yeah. Anyway, that's it for the news this week. Let's get into the fucking show. And boy, do we got shit to say about the show. Today we'll be talking about Ladies versus Butlers, a romantic comedy, if you will.
It's kind of curse.
Wait.
Wait. Before we continue, you know what we gotta do. Spoiler!
Alert.
Oh.
Pretty much. Spoiler alert. Spoilers if you care. I hope you don't. I really do.
Mean, I don't think our consistent viewers care.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about Ladies versus Butlers.
Let's jump into it. So, let me look at
I don't wanna. Let's talk
MC.
about.
What do you think about the MC?
Let's talk about. No, why don't we get a synopsis of the show first?
True. All right. So basically, guy goes into this academy that trains people about like formalities and shit like that.
No, there's a servant class and a ladies class.
There's a servant class and then the ladies class. Since it's the whole guys weren't allowed into the school until just
yesterday.
Now, shit.
Until this nigga walked in,
And then guys start popping up and shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically about this guy's progression about learning how to be a correct butler.
Yeah.
And like the antics that go along with it.
Right. So we got our main character, Akiharu Hino. Fuck this nigga, bro.
He's a really unlikable main character.
I know. He's so trash.
He really is.
Actually, this whole show's trash. You can call this garbage fire the fucking show.
For real.
But he's not a likable character. Because you first see and you think, oh, he's gonna be the tough guy character, but no. He bitch boy.
Nah. Yeah, he's a fucking pussyfooting bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry. Head ass. More than half his lines involve him saying sorry or I didn't mean to. I really hate this character.
Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. Almost none of the characters are likable.
No, alright. Let's get into the. There's nothing much to say about him. He's fucking trash. Anyway, let's get into the show. It's fucking trash.
Agreed.
All right, you said you want to you're pretty heated. So if you want to elaborate on that, feel free to.
Absolutely heated.
All right, go ahead. What's your problem?
It's not. All right. First problem. Big problem actually. Really fucking unnecessary fan service. Like, I'm always a titties and ass.
Yeah.
But when it comes to just them talking in a locker room, I mean, it's just kind of like feels like wasted space. And the worst part is
this show feels like wasted space.
It's not even drawn well. Like
no.
You see you see the titties on these girls, and you're like, huh, okay.
They look like fucking
They just look sad.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how to describe it.
If I want to see titties, I will peep in nudist beach. That shit, they draw the titties well in that shit.
Yeah.
They draw them like pseudo-realistic. Versus this shit.
I don't even know how to describe them. They look like inflatable balls that are about to deflate.
Like,
I don't even know.
Regardless of the size, the titties look flat.
Yeah.
That's the problem with a 3D perspective. Like, they can draw titties, like, semi-decently in
the clothing also on the characters.
With the clothing.
Like, yeah. They make it look like the clothing is, like, some plastic shit. Like, actual just plastic on their face.
But as soon as some clothes come off, it's like, Them shits are like fucking pancakes. What are you doing? And almost none of the fucking characters are likable. They're always fucking dickhead assholes talking about some, oh, I don't know. And then the dude's like, oh, whoops, slipped on a banana peel, and now my face is in your fucking crotch.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, all of the women on the show are fucking retarded.
Yeah, literally. Like, they literally have no control.
Like,
everyone. No, let's clarify. Everyone's fucking retarded in this show.
That one green hair clumsy girl. That shit set me off.
The first episode. Look, okay. Let me keep it a $1.25 with y'all right now. Right now.
What is that?
Kudos to you, Couch, for being able to sit through that. And kudos to myself in the past for sitting through that shit. Because I went and tried to rewatch episode 1. When I was done that shit, I almost threw my fucking mouse. I was done. I was done.
Fucking, it's just...
I was done. I didn't watch the rest. I didn't need to.
My hand is on your titty. Squeeze that shit. I'm like, what is going on with this show? Oh my fucking god.
And the green hair girl who basically rapes his face in the first episode? No.
No.
Get that shit out of my face. I really don't like it. It's fucking retarded as shit. It looks stupid as shit too.
It doesn't look good.
No.
Like, I would be like, you know what? It's not that.
I don't.
If it looked good, but the shit came out 8 years ago. Are you fucking me right now?
You know what also came out 8 years ago, or even more? High School DxD.
And that shit was cleaner than this.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
No, High School DxD ain't very good. That shit was hella cleaner than this.
Right. Princess Lover came out before this.
Did it really?
Pretty sure.
Princess Lover, not that bad.
No, it has some odd proportions, but it doesn't look like shit.
Yeah, this show is. Princess Lover was made to look good.
Yeah.
And it still looks better than this.
Yeah. How do you make your artwork look generic and like shit at the same time?
Like they really went to the barbers and was like,
fuck my shit up, fam.
fuck this shit up.
But literally.
And then they did.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Like how do you do this? And I don't understand the appeal of this show. What is the point? I love watching shows about a classist society. You know? Like, no. That shit's wild as shit. No one... who thinks that's appealing in the slightest?
Real.
I love being the poor working class. Obeying the rich non-working class. Oh, shit. I hate this so much. The concept's so fucking retarded.
Oh my fucking god. It's just irritating watching all these snobby, can I say bitch?
Yeah, do it, because they are.
True. It's irritating watching all these fucking snobby ass bitches just go about their day treating the guys like fucking trash. Because of some shitty school, like, idealism.
Right.
Where it's like, women are inherently better than men in this shit.
Yeah, like, no. It's more like, we are above you in society, therefore lick our feet. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, you know?
With Princess Lover, everyone was pseudo-equal.
Pseudo-equal.
Well, I mean, the reason I say that is because of them bitches that are like, oh, I don't like you, or some shit like that.
They're treated... No, hold on. The maids are treated like people, first of all.
Yeah. The maids in Princess Lover is talking about some... Yeah, I kind of like her.
Like,
but
oh, shit. You're an actual person that I treat with respect.
And this shit, it's like...
None of that exists. None of that exists. No. I'm trying to understand what the appeal... Who does this appeal to? Who thinks this shit is like, yeah, this is that good shit? Who? Who actually thinks that? And if so, turn your location services on. Oh my god.
I'm trying to whoop some homies' ass.
Right. Who does this appeal to? Like, fucking snobby ass bitches who don't regard other people as people.
Yeah, for real. Shit's just not good.
No, it's fucking disgusting.
Like,
actually, it's actually repulsive.
This has got to be one of the lowest rating shows in my. I'm gonna hit that big like 2.
I'm gonna hit that big. Bitches look like Rita Repulsa because they repulsive as fuck. This is getting a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
1 out of 10.
Be,
1 out of
like,
10. The new lowest score for the Great Waifu Debate.
I'm hitting that big agree, actually. I ain't even gonna argue. This shit's fucking irritating to watch. Oh my god.
I've never seen something worse in my life.
Like,
literally.
I know that we were on some... let's watch some bad show, but
yeah.
I did not know we would...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The bad.
I knew that's what we were going into, but I still said yeah anyway. You know,
the most irritating thing is the first time around when I tried to watch this, since this is like my second or third time watching.
Jesus Christ!
I was like, you know what?
Maybe it's not that bad.
When I was first watching, I was like, you know what? This show has potential. And at the very end, I was like, where did the potential go?
Where did my hours go?
I was like, you know what? Maybe it could be some type shit where it's like, you know, all the women warm up to the guys, kind of on that Mashiro Symphony type shit, where it's like, oh, the guys are treated kind of as equals now because they tried hard to earn the women's respect. But nope, that's on that type shit.
Right? Yeah.
Entire fucking show.
You know, it's a good side to this because I'm feeling an emotion. I'm feeling an emotion I haven't felt in a while, and I am absolutely livid.
I haven't felt this shit since some fucking what was that show called? Show Mean Sample type shit.
You didn't even feel that is upset about Show Mean Sample. All right, to keep it a buck.
That's still bad.
Show Mean Sample is like fucking fantastic compared to this.
Show Mean Sample had its comedy moments.
No.
This shit. It has a tag. I'm looking right here.
I don't care. I don't like Show Mean Sample. I just hate this a ton more.
Where was it at? Where was the comedy at in the show?
Yeah.
Was it the fact that the guy was
it's funny.
Less than human?
Right. Haha, he was treated subhumanly. Funny. You know?
Like, come on, yo. Try harder with this shit.
They couldn't be asked. And why is the actual art style fucking ass? Where are their noses? It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, see.
Huh? Answer me that. It's actually trash. The character designs are trash. The show's trash. Everything about this show's trash. Even the music. And I don't even remember it, but I know it's trash.
No.
I don't see the appeal of like the Ojo-sama character. I'll never see the appeal. I need that explained to me, honestly. Like if you can explain that to me, I'd be grateful.
So, the current shows that are awful that we have reviewed, Show Mean Sample and Nakaimo.
Yeah.
Now, from what I remember, Nakaimo was rated a lot worse than this.
That's not true. I'm pretty sure we gave this a 7.
Not worse than this. Worse than Show Mean.
Yeah. Well, no, I think we rated it higher than Show Mean, actually.
Did we really?
Yeah, we probably gave it like a 6.5 or a 7. And I gave Show Mean maybe a 5.
I kind of doubt that.
I'm pretty sure. At least for my scores. It might have been reversed for you.
But this shit blows everything else we've ever fucking done out of the fucking water.
Yeah. This is the undisputed winner. Undisputed champion.
Like, if it wasn't a big dick contest for how bad a show can be...
That nigga is dragging his shit across the floor.
Oh my
Lord.
God, yo. This shit's all the way back in fucking Kansas. Fucking awesome. Oh yeah, just give me a minute to pull it over.
Right. Let me reel it in. Head ass, you feel me? It's so goddamn trash. And like please. I hope you know, but like what is the appeal of the Ojo-sama character to people? Can you actually like explain this to me? Because I can't even remotely understand that.
Like, if there are two character types I don't like, and they kind of go hand in hand, in my opinion, the big tsundere type
and the Ojo-sama.
Yeah, not the big boy meathead tsundere, since
Yeah, no, those are different.
You know your boys. Oh boy. But like,
Yeah.
Shakugan no Shana, fucking gun school or whatever type shit. I'm not a fan.
No.
And then Ojo-sama bullshit.
I can't even remotely comprehend what there is to like about that character archetype. And this show is just, all of them are that archetype. Every single one.
It's just some guys on some, treat me, disrespect me, type shit.
Yeah, feeble ass niggas.
It's the type of shit where it's like, I'm sure that people.
But it's like
don't
past
understand.
masochism, you know?
It's just kind of like just disgustingly disrespectful.
Yeah, like it's not okay in any way, shape, or form, you know?
Yeah.
For these characters to be acting the way they do, like it's inhuman, you know?
All right, I'm actually going to stop you for a second.
Go ahead.
I honestly don't remember doing the Yamada and the Seven Witches one that we did a little bit ago.
Yeah, it feels like a Phantom episode.
It really does, because I don't remember talking about it at the least.
I can't remember any of the conversation we had during that one, but I know we did it. Fucking blackout dream, you know?
I know we did it, and it only has 2 views, which are probably both of us.
I didn't view it.
But I just don't remember. Anyway, yeah, continue.
It's just, like, I also need to understand, like, alright, what are the people's appeal to, like, maids? Like, Japanese fetishization of maids. I don't understand that, because unless I'm out of date for some fucking reason, I'm pretty sure maids don't really exist anymore. You know?
I almost get the whole liking maid thing, because it's
alright, understand that. Let me break it down for me, please.
I don't like it, but I understand why people like it, where it's kind of like a whole dominance thing, where guys are, like, basically above the women, and they're like,
that's some old school shit. That's some old world shit, you know?
It's on some old school, especially with that's why I think it's so popular in Japan, because they had those ideas up until like probably like 100 or so years ago, not even.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like the women are supposed to serve the men type shit. And so it's kind of like a fetishization of that nowadays, because it's not a popular thing to do anymore. Because of, like, activism and shit.
I guess also, overworking is a big problem there, and always being under someone. Maybe you have a power fantasy desire for that, and that manifests in like maid fetishization.
Yeah.
But I just to me, it's just like I don't understand. It's like whatever. Like, I don't really care.
I don't have any distaste.
I don't have anything against it. I don't have anything against it. It's just like I don't care.
I'm not a personal.
It's not my thing.
It's just it's not what it's about.
It's a little like I don't know. That's a kind of a darker fetish once you actually break it down. Like it's a fucking power fantasy type deal, and that's like a little too close. It hits a little too close to home, you know. Slavery. You know.
I know some homies out here just talking about some. I like the outfit.
Yeah.
They on some. Oh, can you dress up in your school swimsuit?
You know.
Which I'm actually. I'm not gonna say I'm like a big fan of it, but I kind of like the whole.
But I've dabbled in it.
I like the whole school swimsuit thing. I kind of fuck with.
Yeah.
So I get if it's just about the outfit type shit, but when it comes to the whole like, yes, I'm dominant and big boy over you.
Right. Nah, that's not the way. Because we on some, ma'am, coochie please type beat.
Ma'am, can I have some coochie please?
Right.
I'll take any coochie.
But yeah, like, can we also talk about how every cliche ever created was in this show at once? At once.
For real, dude. Oh my.
Can you please give yourself an ounce of creativity? There's nothing original ever in this show. Nothing. Like point one thing out to me that's unique to this show, besides from the fact that it's god tier shit level.
No, yeah. The only thing unique about this show
is how bad it is.
It's just they managed to fit every single awful thing into one fucking show.
Yeah. I'm actually a girl.
It's just big surprise there.
Yeah, wowzers.
And
It's not
then,
like only the males have noses.
And
Jesus
then,
Christ.
of course, there's that overly flamboyant gay dude always trying to take his fucking clothes off.
Yeah, like, no.
And I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Go
He's
ahead.
probably the best guy in the series. Just because of the fact that it's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
I'm always on the shit when it comes out, but at the same time, out of all the quote-unquote comedy shit, that was probably the one thing that made me, like, chuckle a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact that it's just so, like, out of fucking pocket compared to the rest of the show.
Yeah, it's the craziest they could get. Whoa, gay!
Gays!
Right.
Type shit.
Like, okay. No. Please. Can we talk about how ugly the character designs are, too? Like, the individual character designs are ugly as shit.
Go ahead, Chief.
Who's that main bitch? I don't even remember. Fuck her. Flameheart? That bitch.
Drill?
Yeah.
Drill or
No,
other
fuck
one?
that. That's a weak ass roast. Bitch looks like she got 2 pasta shells attached to the back of her skull. That's fucking trash. I hate her.
She's just... She's like... She's the
most offensive one of them all.
She's like the queen above all the other queens.
Yeah, yeah.
Soon to reign bullshit.
Right. Like, mightier than thou type attitude.
just-
God complex. And fuck you. Some
She
character...
really does.
Like, alright, hold on. Some characters can be likable with a god complex. I'm gonna look at Zamasu from Dragon Ball Super. That nigga has a god complex and he's fun as shit. Like, he actually believes he's above everyone else and thinks he's always in the right. And it's fucking amazing seeing him because he actually kind of has the power to back it up as well.
Like, I mean, like,
You know? But, like,
some of the reason people like Death Note is because
Light has a god complex as well. Like,
he thinks he's unfucking touchable, and people like the show because of that.
yeah.
I don't like this show because of
She has
fucking
nothing.
bullshit
She has
like
nothing
this.
to back her up with that claim. She has
Her
nothing.
nickname in my anime list is literally Drill.
Yeah.
Like, she brings nothing to the fucking table.
Ironic. Ain't no one trying to drill this bitch. This is true. But nah, fuck this. So, fuck her too. You know.
Yeah, for real.
I can't. It's so fucking bad. At least like, who the Tomomi, the bitch who's always mean as shit to her.
The childhood friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least she is fucking evil and is clearly like there.
Yeah, she's clearly a bitch.
I'm a bitch, you know? Like that's her flag's planet. I'm a bitch, right?
With Flameheart,
She's like, I'm not a bitch sometimes, and then she goes bitch mode, you know? Like,
I like you. Oh wait, no, I don't.
oh wait,
Oh wait, I do.
right. I'm just a delicate. I can't believe you do this to me, bitch. Lick my feet. 5 seconds later, you know? You can't do that. That's fucking terrible character writing.
It's really not some. I'm sorry for all the stuff I do to you all the time. Damn, yo, are you gonna start sucking on my toes or what?
Right. She may have multiple personality disorder because that character writing's so fucking terrible, you know?
Like, she is probably one of
It's
the
that
worst
bad.
characters in
It
anime
is
in
that
general.
bad. Also, shouts to also having such bad fucking voice acting. Alright? Now, every show we've watched until now, we've never had a complaint with the voice acting. Never.
No,
Never.
We really have, like, some shows, that shit.
It's like, okay,
Yes.
whatever.
Some shows had some good ass voice acting.
Good ass voice acting.
Like,
How? We've never had a complaint until now about voice acting.
Yeah.
But this shit? Fuck, bro. Fuck this.
It's just,
Everyone sounds squeaky as hell for no reason.
like, I don't even remember the OP or ED kind of sidetracking a little bit.
They always sound like they're whining about something. It's fucking annoying as hell.
Are.
That too, you know? And the main character also got bitch voice, you know?
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna skip past. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Go ahead.
We're getting a little bit sidetracked, and might as well give art style and music score a rating, just to get it over with.
Well, I
So
mean,
we can get into the next
we don't
segment.
usually, but okay.
I just figured it would make a little bit more sense to justify our scores
Yeah. Definitely.
and for future episodes as well. But art style, it's pretty bad, but not the worst. Honestly, I've seen a lot worse, and so I'm gonna probably give the art style like a 3 or a 4. OP and DD, I don't remember for the fucking shit.
They're trash.
So I'm just gonna give it a 0 because of the fact that it's so fucking forgettable.
Mm-hmm. As for me, that art style can get a fucking 2. Go die in a fire.
Understandable.
How? How do you make... Ooh, I'm getting angry.
It's the bad side of generic.
It's the worst side of generic, to keep it real with you, Chief.
All right, but
That's a whole ass 2 out of 10 for the art style.
I'm gonna hit this big fast forward a little bit. Let's go straight to the manly.
All right, you got that, Chief. The
Um,
Great Husbando debacle. Fuck. I'm so done with this show.
I guess
This shit's about to be short as fucking the Great Hentai Debate. I mean, discussion.
I like the reverse trap kind of.
That's not a dude.
I mean, for the entire show, you're led, quote unquote, to believe
Led to believe in the
That-
biggest quotation marks I've ever had in my life.
that it's
Oh
a
my
guy.
Lord.
The entire show, she's built up to be a guy, pretty much. And so, in my opinion, she should be considered a guy.
Yeah, because she was a
Like,
butler.
But if not her/him, then probably the gay guy.
Even the female maids treat the guys like shit. How's... I hate this show. It's really fucking trash.
It's either her or the gay guy, probably.
But to keep it real with you, if it was reversed and it was like the guys are the like masters
Oh, no.
and the
That
girls,
would
I'd
be
fucking
the-
hate it just as much or even more. You know,
That'd be
like it's
some
not.
OD shit.
Yeah, that's socially unacceptable. But that doesn't make this socially acceptable if you reverse it. You know,
Yeah. It's just not
either
a good
way,
reason.
it doesn't fucking fly. This show's so trash.
It really is.
Alright, for the first time in history on the Great Husband debacle, I'm not choosing a character because I fucking hate them all. I can't stand them.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the reverse trap then.
Alright, you do that.
Just because there's like almost like genuine characteristics about that one versus all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Where Daichi is kind of like
You fucking peasant! Your parents are dead? Get wrecked, bitch! Anyways,
it's going
that's
through
basically it.
like a struggle of like emotion and shit like that, where it's like they're kind of confused about their feelings, and it felt like at least somewhat genuine compared to all the other characters, in my opinion.
I can see that.
All right,
I
guess,
can't. I can't. This is so
you have
trash.
it-
This show's so trash. Oh, Lord.
do you have the soundbite queued?
Yeah. I got it.
Alright.
No, how about you, do a hypothetical,
Alright, I got you.
just because I feel like it.
No,
And you're off your shit right now, so it's gonna be better.
not. OD. Anyway, if you had one character type besides Tomboy and Mommy GF to pick from, in general, what would it be?
Oh, that's a loaded question there, Chief.
I'm gonna hit that
You can
big
go for it.
coup de ray, please.
All right, justification.
It's just like, it. I mean, like, a homie loves a cool beauty. Talking about some, there's like, as much as I love a Dere because of the fact that they're just kind of like genuinely caring and shit like that.
Right.
It's just something about a cool beauty that like never like shows too much of anything that just really kind of pulls me in.
I feel that.
But the second favorite probably Dere.
Interesting.
Now, what would you say is yours?
Let's see. If I have to be honest, if we had to characterize another type, I'd say tired GF.
That's a whole ass fact, actually.
Yeah, you know? Because, like, they're chill as shit. They're not going to be wild as shit either. Not going to be on some... You touched my boobs, head ass.
You on some, like, data life type shit, blood starts squirting out their nose on some fucking, Kishino cavalry type shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're not... They're fucking chill as shit. Like, they actually have brains, you know?
Or, what is it?
And that would be my second choice. Smart GF.
Yeah.
That'd be the second type because...
Very well.
I can't with people who can't think. Who are stupid as shit, you know? Or, like, just don't think things through. Like, that annoys the fuck out of me.
Like, I like Dere, but I don't like the retarded Dere.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about that, like, because, you know, there's stupid Deres, like...
yeah. No. I like the actually thinking.
Yeah. Like, ones who are just, like, from regular kind of romance anime and manga, who just, like, are normal people who happen to be in love. So, yeah. Tired or smart would be my other two, because that's the wave. All right.
That's a whole ass understandable statement right there.
Yeah. Because I need someone I can talk to be honest. Like, if I can't have basic human conversations with you, nah. You know, if I can't have an actual knowledgeable conversation with someone, you just definitely not there.
That's a big.
At least for me.
There. That's a whole big fact.
That's a life fact. You know?
Yeah, for real.
But, yeah. Anyways, I've got the soundbite queued now. Actually, I don't, but I mean, I do. I'm kidding.
Welcome, everyone. The couch's mommy milky corner. And this...
What we got today?
I assess the mommies of the show, and I kind of pick out which ones are the best, in my opinion, at the very least.
So Couch, do we have a good selection of mommies this week? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I wouldn't know.
No, there's
like two.
There's approximately two or so.
Yeah.
No, we have the kind of like the teacher, like the homeroom teacher of the show.
Right.
And then we have the principal of the show, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Now, I don't really like either of them that much. I like the teacher's character, not the teacher, the principal's character design a little bit more than the teacher's, just because I'm not a big fan of like the whole like dominant glasses character.
Dominatrix
I'm not a big fan of the
wave.
dominatrix glasses type shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the principal's kind of like mentally handicapped or some shit.
Can we talk about some racist shit in this show?
Yeah, go ahead. It's a big racist.
What about these two Arabic princesses?
Nah, I'm gonna hold you since I don't really feel like doing a big debate this show since I'm really like tilted actually.
Yeah, me too.
I like the Arabic princess the most.
The princess, literally.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
She's the most like aside from when she got basically nude. She's the most like modest and respectable female out of the show.
Real shit. Like, she's not mean or anything.
Like, I don't really like her guard that much since she's kind of like the, oh, I'll kill you.
This art style really hurts.
It really does. But she's kind of a cutie. I'm gonna hold. She's kind of a cutie.
Alright. But you didn't go back to what you're talking about?
Anyway. So,
who's the mommy milky of this show?
Principal's kind of retarded. Teacher, nice person. Like, better personality, I should say.
Right.
Not nice, but better than the principal. But I don't really like the character design. So if we could kind of blend the two, And either big both or neither. That'd be the most acceptable. And so, realistically, I think I'm gonna pick neither. There's no good mommy milky for the show. That's a big old warning.
That's a big first for the show.
That's a big old warning.
There've been ones where there's like, there's not really a mommy milky, but the characters are fine. This one, we have them, but they're all trash.
Absolutely right, sir.
That's crazy. How can a show be so garbage? That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's get into the Great Waifu Debate.
Yeah, whatever. Waifu. Alright,
Why would you leave? You were so... Sorry, what? Alright, let me keep it a bulk 25 with you. Fuck all the females in this show. Fuck everyone in this show to keep it a buck 25. Alright?
Alright, so by
if
default...
I had a choice, I would choose no one. But since this show requires that I have to choose someone, I will choose the principal. Simply for the fact that she's always playing Arrow Gay in their office instead of working. I fucking hate her voice though. That's the worst shit in the world.
Hate her voice. Hate her personality.
She's just stupid.
Yeah.
But at least she's not mean.
Anyway,
at least she's not a bitch. That means too lenient.
You're right.
So. But yeah, I mean,
let's just. I don't feel like arguing about this.
There's nothing to argue.
Okay, thickest, probably Flame Heart.
I don't want her to win anything. Choose someone else.
The retarded green hair girl.
Okay, cool. I'll agree with you on the Arabic princess, just for the sake of having a waifu of the show.
Right.
Because at least she's not retarded and doesn't have a annoying ass voice as much.
So Sanae Shikigami. Yeah, Shikigami.
Who?
It's probably the thickest.
Oh yeah. Shikigami.
The clumsy bitch.
Yeah, I know. The one who rapes his face in the first episode. That's so fucking atrocious. I hate that scene with every fiber of my being.
What's your favorite moment of the show?
I really love, like, actually, let's keep it real.
I really like when it ended.
I really like when they did that alternate, like, reality thing where the show didn't fucking exist.
True. Alright.
I really like the scene where fucking
similar recommendations.
Princess Lover. Nothing. Don't watch any show that would be recommended from this. You feel me?
I'm at that big recommend on Princess Lover. It's got the whole class society type shit.
Yeah, but everyone's rich there, except for
it's got the whole queen syndrome type shit going on. So.
Hey, you shouldn't call yourself a queen, but you should let other people call you a queen. That means it's deserved. That's a life lesson right there.
I ain't gonna judge, but if you like this shit, go watch Princess Lover. Go watch a review on this.
If you like your shit, leave this channel. Unsubscribe. Because I don't want any type of people who like this show here.
We need those subscribers.
No, fuck them.
They don't have to like this show. All I'm saying is, if they like that character type, I ain't gonna judge.
I am. Fuck you.
We literally.
I'm kidding.
We both said we ain't on the judgmental shit when we was talking about hentai. So how are you gonna judge them when it comes to a normal character?
These are different.
No, it's not.
Hentai's never trash. Except for Women at Work. Actually, Women at Work's not even trash compared to this.
False.
You're right. I'm kidding, I'm playing. You can have whatever opinions you like. Just have you know that some of your opinions are factually incorrect.
I'm just gonna run down to your house and whoop your ass real quick.
Don't play me. You don't want the smoke.
I do want the smoke. And I'm about to throw some hands. Anyway, you know what some crazy shit is? I watched the first episode of Joshiochi. Shit's 4 minutes long. It's hentai. But the hentai moments only last about 10 seconds.
Excuse me? Joshioshi? I knew it was gonna be one of those things where it was like 4 minutes long. I should have known.
It's like a worse version of
Worst virgin.
Of what is it? My wife or whatever is a student council president or whatever. That came out a couple years ago.
Okusama no Setakaicha, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that show that manga's kind of fire.
I haven't read it. I watched the show though, and you know what? It's not too terribly bad.
No, it's not. It's put it on the list. You know, it's list worthy.
TGHD.
A little bit, maybe. But yeah, where were we again during the rundown? Similar recommendations. Yeah, like I said before, you can have your own opinions. You're entitled to your own opinions. That's great. Just know that some of them are factually incorrect.
True.
All right, moving on. Let's get into some in-progress anime fucking reviews, Chief. What do you want to talk about first?
We can hit that Big Planet with.
All right, so the new anime season is starting, and of course, we have some anime to talk about that we're going to be picking up and watching for this season.
Absolutely right, sir.
You know, because we like it, not for the podcast. You know.
Yeah.
So first one we watched was Planet With. Let's get into episode 1, since that's all that's there.
All right.
No. Let's get your general impressions of it first though. So yeah,
right.
Go ahead.
It definitely looked like a good ass show, but I was fucking confused the entire time.
I was fucking confused.
Like, it looks like it's definitely one of those shows that I will watch until the end, for sure. Like, it looks good as fuck. But I was just like, what the fuck
is going on?
Who is this cat guy? Like, I was on that shit the entire fucking time I was watching.
Yeah. I mean, understandably, because they don't explain anything.
I almost appreciate that though. It's not on some type shit where it's like, oh, this is
this is in this world where magic exists or some shit, you know, where they have to do an intro scene for whatever.
In this world, a man died and was sent.
In this world,
with a smartphone and a bunch of magical abilities that become overpowered.
In this world where coochie, it doesn't exist.
Some coochie? I don't have any.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's this coochie?
He has a mental breakdown. It's like ReZero.
Oh no, baby. That simply won't work. I got some banana.
Anyways. So, in general, your feelings about Planet With are like, it's gonna be, you think it's gonna be good, and you're gonna keep watching. I have a
feeling it's gonna be one of the best of this season, in my opinion.
Yeah. So, the manga has aired a little bit, or started coming up a little bit before this, so I've read up to it, and it's about an episode behind the manga, so I do know what's going on a little bit more than you. But, yeah, it's definitely, like, following it pretty scene for scene. So it's going to be a faithful adaptation for the most part, even though they're being worked on concurrently or at the same time. So I mean, I think it's going to be good. All of the mangaka's work have been fantastic. So I have faith that he's going to do good on this one as well.
I trust it.
Yeah, and the thing is, he likes to flip a lot of like scenarios on his head with the characters. So like as you saw before, he's trying to defeat the spoilers. He's trying to defeat
is the bad guy of the show.
Basically the main character is the bad
guy. He's not really willingly a bad guy until the end.
Until the end, where he freaks the fuck out. You know,
like it's definitely some big
plot.
The good guys. Like, probably his parents are dead because of the good guys or whatever type shit.
Yeah. It's definitely something like that. Like, I love seeing those stories, though, where he's on the other side of the story, but you're seeing it from his perspective.
It's a justified reason.
Right.
Nonetheless. It's not like
it's not like he's fucking twisting his mustache and shit,
to be a dickhead or whatever.
He has a
justifiable reason.
It's not even like villain per se. It's two forces clashing. That's the thing.
Anti-hero type shit.
But since the other people are portrayed in the light as superheroes, he's automatically going to be the villain, you know? Yeah. That's how he's going to be seen regardless. And that's what's interesting.
When we were watching this show, that shit was cracking me up with the whole the monster flying around, and
Yeah.
it's supposed to say peace, but it
says peace. I don't like how they did that. Fucked up that translation.
That shit was funny as fuck. Oh my god.
Peace.
I was like, oh, what is going on?
Yeah,
Why
that
did it
only
say
adds to
peace?
confusion. Doesn't help. You know? But yeah, playing it with is probably going to be really fucking good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh man, that big agree.
So
Alright, you want to talk about, what is it?
there's yelling in the tea, or do you want to talk about Setsuriku no Tenshi?
Let's hit all the big, the new shit first.
Okay.
So, the horror one.
Setsuriku no Tenshi. So we watched the first episode
Yeah.
of that, and that's based on a game. This has a manga adaptation as well. And
I'm pretty intrigued in the show. Like, I don't know if it's something I'm gonna stick through, to be honest.
right.
But like, the first episode definitely caught my attention. It did a good job of that with the whole,
Denny.
What I thought was interesting was the whole like level like different serial killer in every area type shit.
Right.
I thought that was pretty cool. And like I like them. I like the main girl. I don't know how I feel about the one guy that's
Isaac.
assumably the guy that's going to help her out. Yeah.
Right.
Just going off of the cover art.
Yeah.
But
I think
I think it's going to be an okay show.
Well, I think it's like so basically this girl wakes up in this fucking basement or some shit, and she just walking through this place, and she doesn't know where she is, and she's trying to find her parents and shit. So she walks upstairs or goes on to the next floor, and I think she hears like some announcer voices where it's like,
yeah, she's
killer
like a
of
sacrifice or some
6B
shit.
has gone into level 6A or whatever, and then there's this
it
fucking
was-
killer.
The only problem with the killer shit was that he killed another psychopath or whatever, so then he became like a sacrifice or some shit.
Oh, I see. So that's what it was. I guess I wasn't paying attention and shit.
I guess he can go into the other floors, but as soon as you kill like another killer, there's a problem, and then you become a sacrifice or some shit.
Yeah, but then it becomes a question because we actually don't know yet. I don't know yet. Who is this for? Because if the killers are made to kill someone, is it her?
I think it's going to be one of those rich people game shows type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hunger Games type beat.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be some shit like that, where it's like a bunch of rich like prospectors are watching and like betting on like who's gonna live or whatever type shit.
Right. Exactly. So it's looking interesting, but I might just to be honest with you, it might be easier for me to just read the manga instead, or like play the game.
For
It's
sure.
like $10 on Steam. Check it out. I think it's under the same name, maybe. Yeah. But that's what I watched for these new anime
Alright.
seasons. I didn't watch a ton because my internet went out. That's why this is going up later.
Before you get into Darjeeling,
Yeah.
I want to talk about a show that I watched
Alright.
today.
You got it, Chief.
It's called Cells at Work.
Oh,
honestly,
I've heard about this. I've heard
it's-
good things, I
it's-
think.
It's a really blessed show, I have to say.
Is it? So,
It's a really-
what are the tags?
It's like,
I just describe it and shit.
I don't know the tags, but it feels like I'm not really slice at life, but like kind of like a very like cheery comedy, but there's also like a little bit of violence at the same. It's like not like unexpected violence. Like the whole show is about the cell. Spoiler alert! Like the white blood cells are going to be killing off bacteria and shit. And it's like really informative, which I find interesting. Like the show was definitely made to like teach people shit or whatever.
About the body.
Yeah, but at the same time, the show is really likable. Like the main girl is pretty cute. Or
Oh,
whatever.
I read the first chapter of this.
And then the main guy
Is the white blood cell, right?
Yeah, he's the white blood
Yeah.
cell. He's pretty cool, and like
I think I'm
It's-
gonna watch that.
it's pretty funny. I have to say, like, I don't know if it's gonna be too grand compared to like other shit coming out this season, but I know
Like
that
Butt
at the very least,
Detective. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the show until the ending.
Oh, really? All right. Well, yeah. If I think I'll check that out, and maybe we can do that with the in progress reviews. Add that to that as well. because I think I read a chapter of it a while ago, like it was a manga or some shit, like a one shot maybe, and I was like, this is pretty interesting. But then no more translated came out. I was like, damn. Well,
let's jump right in, or I'll let you jump right into Darjeeling.
All right.
I stopped watching.
So Darjeeling in the Tea has finally ended, and what a cursed show. Ooh. Oh, man.
I can't believe I said I liked this show. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
listen. It had potential. It had potential. And it fucked itself over.
It really had potential. Like, there was so much, like, interesting drama, and there was a little bit of action going on. Like, I'm not a big fan of mecha, but up until the point, like, the mecha was kind of interesting. I was a kind of big fan of 02 until she went buck fucking wild and, like, strangled a bunch of people. And I was like, you know what? I kind of get the Ichigo fan gaze. Like, I'm not that big a fan of her, but I kind of like her more than 02. But then after that, I kind of stopped watching.
True best girl came out the cut. Miku. Nah, I'm kidding. She literally did nothing, and that's why.
Miku was the orange hair girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she was the most likable, honestly.
Yeah, because she wasn't wild or anything. She just bickered with the other kid, you know?
Yeah, and that's probably why I like it. Like, that's probably the most realistic thing about the show.
Wait, you just say that's why you like Darling and Franks?
No, that's why.
I'm kidding.
That's why I like her, because she's very childlike, and that's what they're basically are. They're children.
They are children. The whole show is a big sex joke.
Yeah, basically. But hit that big review for the past couple.
All right, so what's the last thing you remember about it? Because from there I'll just pick it up.
I remember the lesbian confession. And then it was like something about Kokoro getting pregnant, and that's it.
All right, so we're leaving off from there, and then they get taken by the whatever.
No, the last episode I watched was as soon as Kokoro and the other guy get mind wiped.
Okay,
but
so you're living there.
I remember hearing about Kokoro getting pregnant.
All right, so yeah, basically they get mind wiped, and whenever they say each other's name, they get headaches.
Yeah.
He goes, ah ha ha! I hate that sound, and so basically they're like doing more missions. You get to see the Dr. Frank's backstory, basically.
What was that about?
And basically he's like, he became a researcher and shit to figure out how to come. So basically, was it Ape, the organization? Was like he was around during the time, like close 2050 or some shit like that, and he was like 20. So glad we weren't around for that shit. Woo, clean, you know. But basically, they're trying to figure out a way to be more efficient with energy resources, you know, magma energy and all that bullshit, I believe. Yeah. And then the Klaxosaurs start appearing and shit, and so he goes and starts doing research on how to make mechas and shit like that. I think. This was a while ago. This episode was a while ago, so I'm trying to remember the specifics.
That was quite a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So he, he's like an atheist or whatever. That's what he calls himself or whatever. And, there's another female researcher there and stuff like that. And, yeah. Basically, they get married, I think. And he continues his research as, like, they're figuring out that pilots can't actually can't connect with each other. They keep dying. Because at that point in history, like, genitals were being lost. Like, people just don't have genitals or reproduce anymore because, cloning or genetic tampering. And so they're like, to pilot the Franks, we need a ball and shaft, if you feel me.
The cock and the ball.
Yeah. We need punani,
Punani.
Right. So we need those. So basically, he's like, all right, well, time to make some kids again.
Ew.
Literally. Like, he creates them. But yeah, his wife is like a test pilot as well. Bitch dies.
Damn, she.
Yeah. And I feel like he had a kid, but I can't remember. But by then, he just completely went into his research and shit. And one point, they found the queen of the Klaxosaurs. And yeah. And that's basically, you find out that 02 is a copy of her, a clone of her. Because he lost his arm and leg, but he nabbed a strand of her hair and was able to clone the queen of Klaxosaurs from that.
Interesting.
But yeah, that was basically that. And then I'm gonna skip ahead because there's a lot of shit that goes on that I don't care about. Aliens. Basically, we've been fooled the whole time. The people ape, yeah, they're aliens. And the Klaxosaurs were actually trying to help us. Like, literally aliens start falling out of the sky. And they're purple.
Oh, fuck, yo.
Yeah. And they're like, assimilate, basically. Discard your bodies and assimilate into the hive mind. That's basically their goal. And so the adults are like, see ya, and join the aliens. But Dr. Franks and Hachi and Hannah, or what is her name, Nana, they're still there. They're on the kids' sides or whatever. And you find out that Squad 13 as well, you know, like the blonde-haired kid and all them.
Yeah.
They're clones of 02.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Aliens.
That is that, and homos are homos.
Exactly. So, basically, they retrieved this giant-ass fortress thing that's supposed to help fight the Klaxosaurs, but the Klaxosaurs are like, nah, actually, that's ours.
Nah.
And you find out, actually, that Klaxosaurs were just, like, blue people who existed on Earth before humans, who were like way more advanced than us. Oh lord, this is a fucking mess. And basically, to fight off the aliens back then, like before humans, they went in. Klaxosaurs are Franks. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
They basically just what happened is the Klaxosaurs basically assimilated into these robots, and their sole purpose then is to fight the aliens when they come back. But since bitches was disrupting the magma energy, gotta go and clap them, you feel me?
Yeah, for real.
So that happens, and the squad's fighting off aliens, and the queen of the Klaxosaurs takes Hero to help pilot, like, this giant-ass mech that can fire beams and shit, and 02 gets bitch slapped and almost killed, so, you know. And then it backfires because the aliens hacked the robot.
Big surprise.
And so basically they're fucked. But then through the power of love, in the next episode, Hero and 02 basically break free of the hacking with their love, you know, like usual. This show. And she goes off into space. And they go, and then they like fire off a beam to disrupt like the amount of enemies, and then the Klaxosaurs start going into space to fight them.
Does 02 die?
Nah.
Damn.
So the giant mech goes off without Hero, and 02 becomes brain dead.
02, like, does she actually become brain dead?
Yeah, like her body does not have her mind in it.
So she's basically dead then.
Yeah. And
okay, cool.
So we get to the next episode, and it's like it's been a few months.
Just like the fans, 02 is now brain dead.
Right, exactly. And so basically, she's brain dead. Hero's like on depressed boy hour because he can't get no punane.
He can just hit up that Klaxosaur queen. I remember her being kind of a baddie.
She died. I forgot to tell you that. She... Yeah, you know, I don't really give a fuck about her.
They're really going to kill the good girl and not, Anyway.
Yeah. But anyways, they're like, we're farming, we're turning a new leaf. We're turning a new leaf, guys. We're building and we're planting stuff in the ground and we're doing things. And then plants start dying. And they're like, damn, I guess we don't know how to garden right. That's crazy. I read the book. How could this be? And somehow, through some bullshit, I forget, Hero finds out that 02's mind is actually still in the giant mech that's fighting the aliens. And so he goes, damn, gotta go get my bitch. I'll be right back. Heading to space. And then they're like, and then Goro punches him in the face. He's like, you ever think about how we feel? And he goes, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, again, Goro gets all up in his feels about some shit when Hiro's just trying to get some...
Right. So basically, he's like, yeah, I'm going into space regardless. They find some magical bullshit, I forget what, to help grow plants again. And then everyone else is like, you know what? If you're going to space, we're going to space. Cool. All right, let's go. And then they get in
with plot conveniences.
Yeah, and then they get into a Klaxosaur spaceship and they head off. So they fight some aliens in space, and they have cool red and blue beams coming out of them to fly. It's supposed to be cool, but it just looks kind of lazy as shit.
Yeah.
Hero gets to 02 or whatever. Oh yeah, Kokoro finds out she's pregnant. Hero gets to 02's mind or whatever, and here's where the real crazy shit, stupid shit begins. She becomes the fucking mech. Like, mechanical skin becomes real skin. I'm trying to... I can't even... It's so fucking weird. I don't even understand it either. Like, I don't even know how to kind of, like, describe it without having an image. 02 mech? I don't know, like, what image would show up for that, you know? I can't find it, but it's so weird looking.
What episode it was?
I'm pretty sure it's the second to last episode. Or, no, yeah. It's like episode 23 or something. But yeah, basically she becomes the mech, and it's like a wedding gown mech thing. I think I might have found it. Let's see. Wedding mech. Either way, like, it's stupid looking as shit. It's so stupid looking. But yeah, basically he's like, all right, well, dope. I'm gonna be here for a while. Oh yeah, by then Hero's like blue horns are just growing the fuck out of him. Like, you can see it visibly. And he's like, well, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. And he tells the rest of his friends, like, damn, well, she wants to go beat the rest of the fucking aliens, so I gotta go, you know? And basically like, alright, well, just make sure to come back. And he's like, nah. Well, he doesn't say it, he's just like, maybe. and then you know, he's like time starts passing. They do like 5 time skips in the last episode. Summarizing it very quickly, he destroys the aliens. They both die in the end.
Thank God.
Goro goes off on a mission to find more refugees. Ichigo is pregnant with Goro's kid.
Damn!
Yeah.
Yeah, Goro's really hitting that shit from the back.
Yeah, that nigga cop. What else? Yeah, Kokoro and Mitsuru, like, before, like, during, like, they have a kid early. Like, they get back together or whatever. They don't care.
Yeah.
Like, somehow through some bullshit, they're like, I still love you. And they have a kid. They have, like, 5 kids by the end.
God damn, your Mitsuru is clapping that shit.
Yeah. And so, look, they made a convenient way to have them not get headaches from calling their name. They just call each other Papa and Mama. That's the biggest, stupidest plot convenience I've ever heard in my life. You know?
What?
Look, now they won't get headaches from talking to each other because they don't have to call their name because they have a kid. They can call each other Papa and Mama. Like, it's stupid. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right. What if fat nigga gets married to some bitch? He has like 2 kids. Nigga makes bread now. Like, literally, he runs a bakery. They opened an actual school.
Kissing that bread.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, it's like 7 years after they depart into space. Did you find it yet, by the way?
No, I have not found it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like 7 years after Ichigo's pregnant and stuff. What's her name? Ikuno. Basically, she's like, she found a way to stop. I don't know when they talked about this bullshit, but apparently the riders, like all of Squad 7, age rapidly. Like, I don't know when they said that shit, but apparently. And she's like, yeah, I found a way to stop the aging shit. Too bad I'm about to die. Because, like, now she aged fast as shit. She's about to die. She's, like, in a fucking hospital bed. And she's a doctor or whatever. The fucking brat, whatever his name is. Remember? Like, Miku's partner?
Yeah.
He's a teacher at the school. And so is Miku. And they still bicker all the time. That's good to see.
What
the only good character.
What happened in the show, yo?
I know. It's a fucking mess.
I'm thinking back on the first couple episodes. That show had some real fucking promise.
Yeah.
And then it's just, alright, let's throw in all this bullshit for no fucking reason.
I don't know, man. But like thousands of years pass or whatever, they have a tree where 02, well, let me get this out of the way. 02's body turned to stone. And then it eventually evaporates or whatever, and they build a cherry tree right there. Like 3,000 years later, reincarnated Hero and 02 meet as kids, and that's basically the end. Like 3,000 years later, some bullshit. That's the end of the show. It's so trash. Oh my lord. I was so done. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was so done with that. And I'm like, well, at least I'll have something to talk about for the podcast.
Yeah.
That shit was wild. For no reason. It was stupid as well. Very stupid. Through the power of friendship. But yeah, that was basically what happened. How do you feel about that, Chief?
What a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, this show was OD good until, like, episode 5 or something.
And people were like, yeah, it's pretty good. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 overall, even though it went to shit in the last few episodes. I'm like, nigga, no. This show's trash. 3 out of 10. I mean, 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. But yeah, hey, anyways. That's what happened in Darjeeling in the tea.
So, would you say that's it for the podcast?
I'd say that's it for the podcast, episode 17. But next time, what are we gonna be doing?
Shit. We're gonna be doing some Kisniver.
Yep. So Kisniver is a 12 episode show that came out pretty recently. I think it was like 2017. Yeah, 2016. 2016? Fuck.
Yeah, I think.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it's 16. Let me see.
Damn, Chief. I think it was too. It was fall 2016 probably.
It's gonna be my first time watching.
Yeah, I've seen it, and it has an interesting group dynamic and shit. The ending is pretty mediocre. But, you know, it's pretty good overall. I enjoyed watching it for the most part. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And that'll be interesting as well. Because it does have an interesting premise, too. And I enjoy it. But anyway, that's it for the podcast. Anything you got to say about anime, titties, and or ass?
Oh, we forgot something, actually.
We did? Are we on our dumb shit today?
It was, what the fuck his name is, a T or an A man. I mean, it's definitely a T man.
He's definitely a T man. No one cares. Moving on.
Yeah.
Anything you have to say about anime, titties, or ass?
I mean, you can have some nice ass and no titties. But if you have some big titties and no ass, that's just kind of wild. That shit don't look right.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Ass
nice ass. Ass is play of the game. Titties, you're really fucking with me right now.
Right. Don't play me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Titties were made to see ass from the front, as a wise man once said in primary school.
Absolutely right. The most real shit I've literally ever heard in my life.
I know. That is the greatest quote.
That is the play of the game.
That is play of the game. But anyway, let's get out of this fucking podcast. It's actually at a regular time. Like we were at 40 minutes or whatever by the time we stopped talking about the show. So, anyways.
That's cool. We probably only spent about 20 minutes. about the show, actually.
I'm glad. I don't want to talk about that trash
it
anymore.
It was a big angry 20.
Yeah. It was super angry 20. But anyways.
But
Mandos.
Mandos.
Real shit.
Anime, 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 anime. Got an anime bitch sucking on my dick. I be sucking on a clit. You always throwing fits. I take massive shits. I got sweaty pits. We always be lit. Anime, anime, my waifu. Stand on her own. She crusty. I have no chromosomes. Look like a gnome. Everything in the future is chrome. Look at porn on Google Chrome. My waifu had to get sewn. I fucked it. My mom said no food at 9:30. I said okay and went back to bed. I got your grandma in my bed. She give me head. My pencil got no lead. Dogs, they shed. That's what she said. Waifu, waifu, why would you leave? You are so crusty. My room is musty. My bitch is lusty. Just kidding. Have no bitch. I am lonely. Have a pony. Fuck Tony. I have liquid shit. Had Taco Bell. Hit the Quan. Like I hit your mom. Waifu, waifu, why would you leave? You were so crusty. Y'all are losers. Watch anime all day. I get paid. I have AIDS. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Emoji movie. That shit was good. Fucking yo bitch. Then we eatin' pudding. Got kush. Big as a bush. Anime is my shit. They have massive tits. Mint my cock hard. I run the stock mark. You're a girl getting fucked hard. Waifu, waifu, why would you leave? 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 Waifu, waifu, why would you leave?